Welcome. Oh, there we go to BlueSync. This is JD. We're going to talk about something that I actually get kind of asked about a lot, especially in some of our new agent training, and I wanted to go over this in ways for both agent business pages on Facebook as well as office pages. So basically, what we're talking about today is how to invite people to like your business page. And what's nice about this is that the rules that were the guidelines I'm going to show you guys are across the board. Meaning, if I, as JD, as you can see on my screen here, if I've got this is my test business page. If I have my business page, I can invite my friends to like my business page. However, I can also invite my friends to like any page on Facebook that I want, meaning my office page, the luxury page, any page, a sports team, whatever, any page that you want. But it's not exclusive to just your business page. So there are a couple different ways you can invite people. But the big sort of thing that people get hung up on, and this is the thing that we have to kind of talk about from the get-go, is that with one exception, which I'm going to show us, you have to be friends with somebody on Facebook in order to invite them to like a business page. You personally have to be friends with them through Facebook. Otherwise, you cannot send them the little invite. I wonder if I have any in my notifications. I had one that I declined this morning, which I should have kept that for the training. But if you got notifications like this, you'll see it come up where you get a notification that says so and so invited you to like their business page, and then in your notification you can either accept it or decline it. You can only send people those invites if you are friends with them. Otherwise, there's a couple other ways you can try to get them to your page. But if I'm not friends with someone, like if I don't know if Carrie's on, but if Carrie and I were not friends on Facebook, and I wanted to invite her to like my page, I could not send her an invite through Facebook. And the reason being is because if I could do that, then essentially anyone could invite anyone to like any business page on Facebook, and that's a pain in the butt. So they have the rules in place where you have to be friends with someone in order to invite them. So I want to show us how to do that, but I also want to make sure that, I always like to give this stipulation, how many people you have on your page is a nice little statistic. It's nice to say, hey, I've got 400 people on my page in the first 6 months that I've had it, or something like that. But especially when it comes to advertising and marketing and boosting, it doesn't matter if you've got 50 people or 500 people or 5,000 people, your budget goes the same distance. So I think we like to really get caught up in how many people like my page or is my page growing, and that's important, but not as important as the analytics from your ads. Are you getting clicks? Are people watching your video? Someone might watch an agent's video, call them and say, hey, I want to work with you, or message them and say, hey, I want to work with you, but not go out of their way to like their page right away. So I just want to keep that in mind, but I want to show you guys how to invite people to a business page. So I'm doing it from desktop. You can do this from mobile as well if you want to. But again, when it comes to Facebook stuff for business, I personally like to use a laptop or a computer. It's just nicer to have the full screen. All you have to do is navigate to the page you want to invite people to. And then right here along this top bar, right underneath the cover photo, you got like, follow, share. If you click these three dots right here, the final button, and you scroll down to the bottom, go down to the bottom, it says invite friends. So you're going to click on invite friends, and it's as simple as that. So from here, you've got a couple of options. You can start going through your friends list and say, okay, I want to invite Jeanette, I want to invite Isabel, I want to invite Sherry. And then you can go, oh, I don't want to invite Nick because, he lives here, or he's not, he's another realtor. Maybe you don't want to go out of your way to invite other realtors to your page. So you kind of skip that one, and then you go to the next person, or you can click select all, and all of your Facebook friends will now be selected. Now, even if you do that, you could still scroll down here and click, okay, I don't want to invite him though. I don't, scroll down, oh, I don't want to invite her, and uncheck certain people's names if you want to. So at this point, you have checked all the names, and then you can, if you want to, edit a little message up here to tell them, it says, hi, I'm inviting you to like this page because I thought you might be interested in supporting it. You can edit that if you want to, and then you would just click send invites, I'm not going to do that because this is a test business page and I'm not sending that to 990 people. But you would send that out, and then they would get the little notification on their notifications tab that says JD invited you to like a business page. And again, that really is the gist of that particular part. Like I said, I'm going to try going to I'm just going to go to the Manchester United Sports Facebook page because I want to use this as an example. I obviously have no true affiliate. I mean, I'm a stockholder, sure, but I don't have any affiliation with the team. I'm not on their Facebook page or anything. However, if I click if the page loads, and I click the three dots right here again, you will again see the Invite Friends button. And I show you this just to show you don't have to manage the page or be an admin on a page in order to invite people to like that page. So you can invite friends. So the reason why we do this, if you're an ASC or a manager, send this video out. It goes out on Monday, obviously, but send it out to your agents and say, invite all of your friends to like our office page. Invite all of your friends to like your business page. Every person is a bit different on their personal page, but we all get new friends on Facebook every few weeks, every few days. And so even every 2 or 3 months, it might make sense to invite people to your page again. Now, one more clarification before I show you the second method. Once you've invited somebody, you cannot re-invite them until they either accept or decline the invite. And let me show you what that means. So this is my music page when I go down to invite friends here. And again, 3 dots, invite friends. You're going to see a bunch of different stuff now. So there's a bunch of people I have not invited yet, which maybe I should. If you scroll down here, you'll see people who have liked it. So that means, hey, I sent him the invite and he accepted it. However, you'll go over here and you'll see, let me scroll down far enough so I can get to that point because just so many people like this page. You'll get to some that say this. You'll get to pages that say invite sent, which means, let's just use, I wonder if there's an agent. Oh yeah, Chris Hughes right here, a manager in one of our Grand Rapids offices. Chris has been sent the invite and it got the notification that said JD invited you to like this page, but he has not accepted or declined that invite. It's kind of in a limbo right now. And until he declines it or accepts it, I cannot re-invite him to the page. And the reason they do that is because, again, they don't want you to inundate people over and over and over with invites to your page. Obviously, we want as many people to like it as possible, but if they're not going to like it, they're not going to like it. And Facebook is ultimately built around the consumer experience, not around what we want consumers to do. Because if there's no consumers on the platform, there's no one to market to, so on and so forth. So the other way you can invite people to your page, there's 2 other methods that I want to show you. One of them is to do a general blast. So what we just did, when we clicked on those 3 dots and invite friends, that allows us to choose people and send them a notification on Facebook that says, JD invited you to like this page. However, the other thing that I can do is I could share my business page as a post to my personal page. And what that means is when I look at this page right here, again, I got like, follow, but then I'm going to click share. And then you can see it defaults to share on your timeline. If you ever see those words, your timeline, that means your personal page. I would be sharing this to my personal page, which is good. That's what we want to do. But then again, I would say something here like, hey, hey everyone, like my page. I would not say that because that is not helpful. But I'd say, hey everyone, as you know, I've been in real estate for a few years, or I just launched a career in real estate. I would love it if you could like my business page to support me and follow along with, my business as it grows. Or, you can type a message in there. But then when you click post, this will show up on your timeline on Facebook as a post, similar to uploading a photo or sharing an article or something along those lines. This would appear when I go to, my Facebook and I start scrolling. I would see it right here. It would say, JD shared a business page. JD shared a page, and it would have my message. And if you don't already like the business page, I know it's hard to visualize, but right here where my cursor is, there would be a big thumbs up. And if people click that thumbs up, they will like your business page. So they don't even need to click on the page, wait for it to load, and then like it. If they see that post, they can click the thumbs up and they can like your business page. So the reason why I like to show both of these methods is because I've been on with agents on their Facebook pages before, and they've got 99 notifications in the corner. They never click that notifications tab. Whereas some people will open the app and just check their notifications, maybe scroll for a second real quick, and then put their phone down. So for me, this is not an either or, this is a both. This is a, hey, I'm going to invite everybody personally, and I'm going to send out a post on my personal page inviting people to my business page. If you do both of those initially, I would not worry about annoying people, basically. You don't want to, if people don't want to like your page, they don't want to like it. So that's why you don't share your business page every single day, obviously. But doing it once, maybe doing it every 3 or 4 months, that is not a bad idea. Because sometimes people might just not have seen the post or seen the notification, and they would love to like the page. So those are the two methods you can invite people to your business page, to like a page. And again, they have to be personal friends with you in order for either of these to work, right? They have to be personal friends in order for you to give them the invite and in order for them to see your post on your page. But there is a third method that is kind of a secret method that I would be careful with, but it's also kind of a cool thing. So this is the luxury page, and I double checked that I had a solid example here. But you can go down, you'll see our luxury home of the week advertisement. That is, I think this is actually Tom Heiser, and I think I see Tom on camera right now. What's up, Tom? Home of the week right there. So we've got his ad going, and what you can do is you can see, when I scroll down here, there are 6 people that have liked this post. And when I click on that 6, I can see all of the people who have liked this post on our business page. Now, they may have seen it naturally on their newsfeed, or they may have seen the advertisement on their newsfeed, the sponsored post, as they were scrolling. But what's cool is that if someone likes your ad, if someone literally sees your ad on Facebook and likes it, you can actually invite them to like your business page. It is the one way on Facebook you can invite people to your page who you are not personally friends with. So you can see so far the page has 6 likes. 2 of them are people who already liked the page. The other 4, though, I could click invite, and I'm just going to do it to that guy. And then he'll get a notification that says you were invited to like Coldwell Banker Schmidt Luxury. So the moral of the story here is that if you're doing ads on a local level, or if your agents are doing ads on a local level, check to see if people are liking their ads or interacting with their ads, liking, commenting, reacting, because they should be able to click on that number. And again, if I scroll down and find it, it would be where it says the thumbs up and the number. If you click on that number, you can see the people who have liked it. And if they don't already like your page, you can invite them to like your page. So again, there's 3 here. Because this is not an ad, I could, actually there is someone who is not on the page. I could then just click invite, and I could invite Paul Darby to like our page. Yep, and that's exactly what I was just showing Sue. Exactly. This works for regular posts also, not just paid ads. So, if somebody shared this post, you can see there are 2 shares here. If someone shares a post from your business page and their friends like the post, again, you can invite them as well. So I guess the better way to describe it as the only way to invite people you're not friends with on Facebook is if they like your posts on your page, whether it's an advertisement or a shared post, or they just stumbled across the page and liked a couple of the posts and then left. As long as they like the post, you have the option to invite them. So the moral of that story, like I said, is just keep an eye on that. If you're doing ads and you see people liking your post, see if you have the option to invite them. I've been surprised by the number of people who actually accept those invitations. I thought it would be like, no, I don't want to do that. I just like the post. I don't care about the page. More often than not, they've actually accepted the invite and have become a like or a follower on the page. So that's really it, guys. I just wanted to go over, how you can do that. You can do it again by clicking these 3 dots on any business page and clicking invite friends and choosing who you want to invite. Or you could click the share button and make a post on your personal page. Any questions? Any other questions? Wait a second as they roll in. My 2 cents about the business pages themselves. Some people say, I've got friends in California, so I'm going to uncheck them because why would they care about a local Florida real estate page or a local Ohio real estate page? And that while that sounds sound, I also kind of come from the belief of, the more the merrier, because if they're friends with you, that you could post every once in a while about referrals. Just say, hey, no matter where you are in the country, if you're thinking of buying or selling, let me know and I will connect you with a grade A agent in your area. So there is still value for people who live out of your your local community to like your business page.